So this recently arrived in the mail. This is a box of Modern Horizons 3 play boosters that I actually won by playing Magic Arena, which I thought was pretty cool. So a little while ago on Magic Arena, they had this Arena Direct thing on the weekend, which was basically like a sealed tournament where if you managed to get what was it? I think 6 wins, they would just send you a box of cards. And I actually like this a lot. I hope they do this more, where it's just like an event that you can play in one sitting or in one night or something. And if you do well, you win something. Not like you have to do well in a season and then you qualify for a qualifier that qualifies for another qualifier. And if you do well in that qualifier, then you get to play for something big. So I like this better. I hope that they do it more. The deck that so this was a sealed event. I feel like I opened a very good sealed pool. The deck that I played was black, green, splashing red for some removal, because it seems like there's a lot of good red removal in this set. And I've used this strategy several times while playing Modern Horizons 3 Limited, and it tends to do pretty well usually. But as I said, I opened a pretty good pool. When I saw the cards I opened, I immediately thought to myself, well, I guess I'm playing black-green. And that was the first time that I tried this event. I just happened to win it the first time. I tried again a second time after, didn't get there after. Then I think I tried one when I did it like a couple weeks later. Didn't get there on that one either. But we got this one, so I'm going to open up this box of Modern Horizons 3 play boosters. I don't think I've opened a box of Modern Horizon 3, actually. I went to some pre-releases, I opened some packs there. I opened some pre-release kits, but I don't think that I've opened a sealed box of Modern Horizon 3, so this is cool. Lots of good stuff in here. You can see this cool playmat that we're using as well. That one is one that you can get at the Snug and Dave store in the link below. I should say linked in the video description below. Let's get into this though. So the cool stuff is in back. Okay, good. That's how I like it. If I notice, here's a good uncommon actually. If I notice any good commons and uncommons, I'll try to point them out. Priest of Titanius, Spymaster as well. That's pretty cool. And a foil crick. This thing, I like this card. Okay, we got the gold stamp one. It's a good card, but I like this art on it. I like the art on both of them, but I want to get that because I like the art. Foils. Well, actually, I'll go rares, commons, uncommons, lands. Okay. I played in the... I went to MTG North to play in the pre-release. I played in 2 of them there. It was a lot of fun. Those guys in Goderich, Ontario. They have a YouTube channel, which is quite good. I recommend checking it out. But they also have a physical store, so I went there to play it. And yeah, like they have a pretty great store. Let's see. Shifting Woodland, that's a good card. And an Emrakul, nice. It's a pretty good pack there. Foils, Mythics. We'll go Mythics, cool stuff. How about that? But yeah, MTG North, they also have their store, their physical store, and their online store. So if you're looking to buy any Magic cards, you can get them there. I'll link that in the video description below as well. Let's see, Marionette Apprentice. A lot of people like this card. I do too, but I think it's not quite as good in Limited as maybe some people might think it is. Volatile Stormdrake, okay. Expanding Ooze, I played that a lot in Limited. It's been pretty great. We'll just do it like this. Oh, so many piles. Yeah, I do like playing Expanding Ooze. I think that was probably in the deck that I played to win this box. Omo. Oh, we got a commander card. Oh yeah, I forgot you can get those in here in Decree of Justice and Crabomination. I don't like this card, Crabomination. Some people seem to love it, but I don't think it's that good. Like, it's basically a 5/5. I see it as a 5/5 for 6. That can kind of like draw you a card, but I've played this several times in Limited, and in my experience, basically what it does is it'll cast like a 2-drop, or something like that. Like if you get really lucky, yeah, you'll hit your opponent's, 7-drop Eldrazi or whatever, then yeah, then it's gonna seem awesome. But I feel like more often than not, you just get like a land or like some little mopey card with this. So I'm not a big fan of this card. Put this here. It's a commander deck card, but we'll put it with the mythics. In one of the pre-releases I played, I got Dina or Diza the Restless, the one that makes Tarmogoyfs. I played that in my sealed deck, and I was able to make a Tarmogoyf with it. It felt pretty cool. Here's an Emerald Medallion. That can go with the cool stuff, I guess. What is this? Monumental Henge, okay. Not as exciting as I thought it would be. Hexing Bauble, that's a good uncommon. Or it was anyway. I'll take that out, I'll put it with the cool stuff. The values of stuff have shifted, I think, since I last played or opened this product, so not exactly sure what the best things are. Lelia is cool. Flare of Cultivation, nice. That's one that I was looking for. It's a 3-rare pack. That was one that I was looking for, actually. Flare of Cultivation. Because it's basically just a better Cultivate, isn't it? So then, in that case, you would just play it in basically any green commander deck. Like, this is just straight up better Cultivate, right? The only thing is that it costs 1 green instead of 2 green. But yeah, I'll probably just put that in one of my green decks. I think that's the good uncommon, one of the good uncommons also. We'll take that out, Sink into Stupor, Amphibian Downpour, okay. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. It was cool. Also, something I wanted to say about being able to win a box by playing Arena. It was cool because it reminded me of when I was a kid, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the, the good memories I have of that is they had like their store championship things or whatever. It wasn't like a store championship event, but it was just whoever was I guess first place, or I think it was first, second, or third place at the store at the end of the season, they would mail you a box of cards just from Konami, or I guess it was Upper Deck at the time or whatever. I thought that was really cool, and just being able to win a box like that reminded me of that. Nadu. Not actually banned. It's not banned yet, but it's just like, I don't know, shadow banned or something. Like nobody's playing it really, but it's not banned yet. Pretty much all of these are great. Flip Plains, Strict Serenade. That card's pretty great. I would put that with the cool stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm putting it with the cool stuff. You can't stop me. Because it's basically just, Swan Song, but for the other card types. Warren Soul Trader. So this, I actually opened this in my green-black splashing red deck that I played to win this box, but I didn't play it in my deck. Maybe I should have, but I actually, there's probably, I don't know, I probably opened it in here. There's a common, I think it's a common or an uncommon, that I thought was just better. Just a 3-drop. It's like a 3-mana Eldrazi. When you cast it, you make one of these. When it dies, you make one of these. I had 3 copies of that, and I just played the 3rd one over this thing because I thought it was better. At least for limited. That's a good card too. Here's Azlask, another Commander deck mythic card. Fanatic of Ronos, that's a pretty good rare. I feel like my cool stuff pile is going to be quite large. Borderless something. Fell the Profane. That's once again, a good uncommon. Tamiyo, Inquisitive Student. It's probably a pretty good borderless mythic to get there. And Tamiyo meets the Story Circle. How fitting. I might have to consolidate some of my piles here. This one didn't quite open how I wanted it to. There's this cave. It's once again a good uncommon. Nesting Grounds. This card is awesome and limited because there's so much stuff that triggers on adapt and things like that when you put it. Just triggers when you put a counter on it. So several times I've had this and stuff with adapt where I just like move the counter back and forth and keep on reusing the adapt trigger. Psychic Frog, nice. Okay. In the cool stuff you go. Gremlins. I'm a big fan of Gremlins. Wrath of the Skies. That one is doing better than I thought it would in Decree of Justice. Interesting. For some reason those cards seem similar. I guess it's because it's like an X-white card. But yeah. Wait, I messed up my piles, didn't I? No, I didn't. Goes like that. Wrath of the Skies, yeah. That one is doing better than I thought it would. Like, initially to me, it was just kind of like, hey, it's another Wrath. I guess it's not just another Wrath. Deserted Temple and Imskier. I played that several times. I think that might have been in my deck that I played for this. I played that in limited several times, and it's good. Like, it's good as, you know, a 6/6 flying for 5. I'm not sure if its ability ever did anything for me any time that I've played it. But, you know, 6/6 flying for 5 is good. I think this card is awesome. Grim Servant. He's very good. Probably great for Commander. Branching Evolution and White Orchid Phantom. This one spiked up for a little while, White Orchid Phantom. Just gonna put these here. I don't know if it's still good or what. We got it. That was a foil borderless Kalia there. That's pretty sweet. Sylvan Safekeeper. Archway, and that one, nice. I'll go with the Mythic. So Kalia, it's been reprinted a bunch of times at this point. So the regular one is not a hit. Like, that's probably like it might be $1 at this point, the regular one. This specific version though, the foil borderless, I think it's actually pretty good. Basically just because of the art and the, you know, the fanciness of it, because Kalia is still a popular card. It's kind of weird to be in this set though. Like, I don't know if that's a card that anybody wanted to play in Modern. So it's kind of weird to add that to Modern through this. We got this Chthonian Nightmare. What is that? Glasswing Grace. Lands go over there. Nethergoyf, nice. It's an okay mythic. I was looking for one of those for a long time to run my Disa deck. I made a deck tech on that. It's actually one of my favorite commander decks that I have now. It's very fun to play, where it's basically just like Modern Boomer Jund, but in a commander deck form, and it's very fun to play, and it's quite good actually. So I put that card in there. Be cool if I could get a foil one, I guess. That would go in there nicely. Ulamog, the Defiler, nice. That was the I don't know if it still is, but it was the best mythic to get for a while. I defiled one of those in a video. Someone saw me open it and asked if I would write my name on it, if they could buy it from me and have me write my name on it. So I did that for them. It was pretty cool. Maybe you're watching this video right now. Grief. Okay, we got a special guest. Not banned in Legacy or Modern, actually. There's a Sapphire Medallion. And a Roshin, Warren Prophet, and a Winter Moon. Pretty cool. That was a good pack. Damn. I feel like this, the Arena Direct thing they're doing now probably is doing quite good for them, I think, because they've done it several times, and just, I can imagine there are so many people where they'll just buy gems just to play in this, just like run it back over and over, because, you know, maybe they don't win the first time, so like, okay, I'm going to try it again. They just buy some gems to redo it. Yeah, I can see people doing that a lot, probably. Is there a borderless thing in here? Maybe not. A Disciple of Freyalise, cool. Invert Polarity and Foul Strike. I like... So far, I've done basically the free-to-play path for Magic Arena. I think that I've bought gems once, years ago, probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago or something. Because I was trying to get to Mythic and Limited and ran out of gems. And then I bought one of the, like, the intro bundles. So I think I've put, like, $35 or something like that into Arena. But otherwise, I've just done free-to-play, just saving up gems from, you know, playing in Limited. Like, I'll get gold from doing the daily events or whatever, and then use that to play in drafts and stuff. And then if I do well, I'll get gems, and then I just save them up. So when they started doing this, I had, like, I don't know, 10,000 plus gems saved up. It's a good way to use them. 6. That card is awesome. I want the foil borderless of this to put in, and White of Reliquary, to put in, my one commander deck. I think this card is really good in commander. This is really good in general. 6, I think that's an awesome card. And White of the Reliquary. I think this is an undervalued card right now, actually. White of the Reliquary. I could see this potentially being a big player in Modern if the right deck comes around for it. Like, this is a really pushed card. I like this for commander as well. White of the Reliquary. Deep Analysis, and another Emrakul. Okay, a double Emrakul box. That one being the retro one. Just need a Kozilek, I guess. Then we'll have all 3 Eldrazi. Buried Alive and Harrogast. Well, it's not Kozilek, but it is a Mythic Eldrazi. Buried Alive. I'm just gonna... Okay, we'll put it with the cool stuff, whatever. Kraken. It's probably a good token. Things like that tend to be. Kraken, Octopus, giant creatures. I don't even know what makes a Kraken token in this set. Oh, is it the thing that basically evolves? Like when it dies, it makes something, and it dies, it makes something better. Commander deck card, Toxic Deluge, and Argent. I still don't know how to say this word. Somebody tell me, how do you pronounce this? Is it day or days? I don't know. Or is it something completely different? Foils? Okay, there we go. Feels like a rather good box so far. Disruptor Flute. A rat. It's a cool looking rat. 10 mythics. 2 of them are commander deck cards and one's a special guest. So 7 actual mythics from the set. Which is still pretty decent. Consigned to memory. The Henge and a Springheart Nantuko. So I think Springheart Nantuko goes well with Nadu, right? But actually, this is a card I don't think, like, outside of combo-y stuff like that, I don't think this card is actually that good. I'm not really a big fan of Springheart Nantuko. It's probably awesome in some commander decks, like it's probably some people's pet cards, but I don't know. I just not a big fan of it. It's good, just I don't fully see the appeal of it outside of those kind of combos. Ripples of Undeath. Signed Nadu. We're down to the last 6 packs here. Valor Profane, that's nice. Emperor of Bones. It's kind of just a bulk rare currently anyway. Looks cool. There's the Kozilek we need. Need the actual card though to complete the set. Devourer of Destiny. I think the card's very good. We also got Estrad's Invocation. I think Devourer of Destiny is pretty sweet because it's one that you can play in literally any commander deck. Well, not really, because you need enough things that make colorless mana, but that can be easy enough. But just because it's a colorless card where it has this thing where you just reveal it in your opening hand. This is a good effect. You can look at the top 4 cards of your library and put one of those back on top and exile the rest. Like 4 cards deep is pretty big selection for the first card you're going to draw in a game. I think that's a pretty powerful effect. So you can put it in any commander deck, but whether or not you'll actually have the 2 colorless mana to cast it is debatable. We got Ophiomancer and Arena of Glory, a foil Gravedigger there. I'm really hoping to get that Kozilek, just to get all 3 of them in one box. Plus the dragon, so kind of all 4 of them. Wombat. Pretty big fan of wombats. Kudo. An Abstruse Appropriation. Get yourself a phone plan there. That would go in Snug's deck, but the commander for his deck is Ayula, so it can't. I'm sure Snug will appreciate it nonetheless, though. Victimize and Flare of Malice. Okay. Another signed card. Flare of Malice, I don't know, we'll put it here. And our last pack, as you can see, empty box. Show me a Kozilek. Looks like there's a borderless something. I'm gonna try and slow roll this because I like to. Okay, Priest of Titania. A rare Kozilek's Command. That card went up for a bit. Not sure if it still is, but it's a good card. And a rare Nadu, okay, once again. Still not banned. That was a pretty good pack as well. So it didn't get the Kozilek, but hey, Nadu's... It's still pretty decent. As long as it continues to not be banned, it's an okay hit. We'll put this here. Should I do a recap? I think I want to do a recap, so I'll scan up some of this stuff laid out for you all nicely and come back in just a moment. Alright, we're back with the cool stuff laid out here, and yeah, I think this was a very good box. So I scanned up all the stuff here and came up to about $350 US by TCG Player mid pricing, which seems quite good. Normally I might compare that to what I paid for the box, but it cost me nothing, so it was just free. But we got, what, I think 11 mythics, 3, 6, 7, 10 mythics. Okay, so 7 from the set proper, and then 3 extra ones. But they were quite good. These were good mythics. The Kalia surprised me a lot. I was saying that, you know, the regular version of this, it's not so much because it's been printed a bunch of times, but this specific version, this borderless foil, is actually the best hit in the box. Apparently, it's currently sitting at between like 60 and 80 US dollars around there, but I guess people like this version of Kalia. Got the Ulamog, that's a good hit, obviously. Tamio, also good. Double Emrakul, no Kozilek though. And also Netherglyph. Really the only like kind of like pseudo bulk mythic we got is like Harrogast here. And then these 2 commander deck ones. Also even managed to get a special guest Grief there. So yeah, quite good on the mythics. Some decent rares that I laid out here. Psychic Frog, I guess, is currently the best one. Arena of Glory surprised me. I didn't know that card was played as much as it is, but I guess that's a pretty decent hit in rares. But yeah, it was a good box. I'm happy with it. And this is Dave during editing letting you know that I just realized this box has 0 fetch lands in it. Now, as I was saying, I hope that you know, they continue to do this kind of event on Arena where you can just, you know, sit down in one night, win some matches, and win something cool. If you played in that event, or if you won it maybe, I'd be happy to know your experience. Let me know in the comments below. But otherwise though, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'd encourage everyone to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in the video description below. Once again, if you'd like to purchase any cool custom playmats such as this one right here, you can find that in the Snug and Dave store, which you can find in the video description as well. And if you'd like to purchase any Magic cards, you can get those from MTG North. I'll link that in the video description, and you can also find them on their YouTube channel at MTG North. I'd also just like to take a moment to thank all the patrons that support me on Patreon. But otherwise though, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.